Hey, I'm Scotty T from Your Comedy Minute. I'm joined today by Logan Taylor from Good Guy LT on YouTube, GudGuyLT. Logan, it's great to have you here. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. It's great to be here. How are you?
Uh, I'm right now. I'm not getting enough oxygen. I'm not. I think there was pressure at birth. I was born holding the IUD.
I was born with
Logan.
the umbilical cord like around my neck.
So, did you take a foul tip as a youngster or what? No. Anyway, Logan, I wrote down some stuff here. It says that you started on YouTube 8/15/2015.
Yeah, I did. I made the account around 2015.
Wow.
I
So that
really
means like
started.
mine shows 10 years ago, but yet I only started doing Your Comedy Minute probably about coming up on 4 years. And I
Yeah.
went and looked at your because I like to, whenever I have somebody on, I like to, do my due diligence and make sure you have 134 subscribers, you have 87 videos up, 14,888 views. And here's my favorite. Subscribe for free chlamydia and be part of the good guys.
Oh hell yeah,
Now,
man.
Logan, do you want to tell the people about the chlamydia they get if they sign up?
Well, it started out as chlamydia, and
Yeah,
then it was
I
also
noticed.
candy.
Oh, is it? Yeah, because I was wondering. I mean, the one is a sex disease.
Yeah. Well, no, it is just straight up chlamydia. I would just say like weirdly, and I don't know. People thought that was funny.
Oh no, I think it's a riot.
I wanted to. I just I never saw that before, so I thought it might be like a little bit different.
Oh, it's different, buddy. It's it's eat stuff out of the air. If you subscribe, you will get a sex disease. I will come. I'm a herpes East Coast distributor. Give the gift. Give the gift that keeps on giving.
That's perfect way of saying it.
I, like I said, to me, it is a great catchphrase. I love it.
Thank you.
What does your shirt say?
Oh, it says I heart hot moms.
You like milfs?
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Okay, all right, all right.
We'd be
So
nothing
now,
without them.
what's that?
We'd be nothing without them.
Yeah, yeah. There's a study shows if your parents didn't have children, there's a good chance you won't have any children.
I think I can believe that one.
Well, now, and I want to tell the people because how this came about, and there's a lot of stuff. I wrote down some other things here. How this came about. Logan watched one of my videos and said, "Will you be my dad?"
I had to come on
and
strong.
and I thought to myself, this poor young man, father must be a piece of shit. No, I'm sorry, Dad. I'm just kidding.
No,
No,
you're fine.
I,
He's an
I
asshole.
thought, what malcontent would want me to be his father? I'm gonna move this in a little bit. Hopefully shit won't fall over. No, I was, and that's how I knew. And you wrote, Pluton, I love you platonically or something, but I just found it so funny, honest to God. And then, I said I want to have you on the show because I just started doing these Zoom things, and
Yeah.
as you'll see on Saturday, I have a young man in California named Scotty, and his family was on a train that derailed.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. Talk about a shitstorm. KTC, we got a goddamn situation, you asshole. The fuck? He's got video.
Oh my god.
That's no shit. But anyway, tell the people about your channel. And again, I have a story about last night that I didn't get cleared up until today. Tell everyone about your channel and what you do, because I did look at a batch today, and you've gone over the last 2 years. I've seen you do some pretty crazy shit.
Yeah. Well, there's all the like skydiving videos. That's fun to
Well,
do.
why don't you first start, Logan, by telling the people about your channel, when you started it, and how, what your main thing is. What do
Yeah.
you want people to take from your channel?
Well, I guess the main thing is I like when people are there for each other and like helping
Okay,
each other out. So my community, we're very small, but everyone there is like always there for each other, which I think is
sure,
awesome. Like
sure.
no one is really there's no toxicity, which I like.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
And
no, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
okay, no, you're good. I did start in 2015, but I really started like being consistent about a few months ago just
Okay,
because I wanted to get back into streaming because I was doing streaming for a different channel called The Goobers,
okay.
and there I would do like FNAF and everything. And that was pretty fun for a while, but then I wanted to split off, do my own thing. So this is just me.
No,
Like
wait a
I have
second. Can I
more.
stop? Can I stop you for a second?
Oh yeah, of course.
You said FNAP. Is that FNAP?
Oh, FNAF, FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's one of the things I wrote down here, because that video, your review of that video, it really took me, because it was so well done. Versus, not that you're live, because in other words, I'm not a live stream gamer. I'm not. But when I watched that video, I said, "Wow, that's great production. You did camera work, and you were on point with that."
Well, thank you. I really do appreciate that. Even though I do see it as like my best, but I know I can still do like way better than that.
Oh,
I
sure,
just
sure, sure, sure.
yeah.
Make progress every day. It's like me. My lighting and my sound. I have a here. I got a new. Oh, here, look, I'm knocking shit over. I got a new mic, and a friend of mine sent that to me. And but I'm still, that's one thing I'm not. I have several Chromebooks. I have another computer, but this is actually done on a Lenovo ThinkPad, with a 1 terabyte hard drive, because I need to be able to record it. And this is
Yeah.
a dream of mine to be able to do this. And there's some people do it on Discord and this and that. I know you have a Discord. Do you like playing games with people?
Oh yeah, I'd say fans, but I do see the people that are in the small community more as like friends now because I
Right.
got to know them all and make connections. So I'll go in there and like we'll just play random games or just really anything. Like
Right.
one day we did watch the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Okay.
That was pretty fun.
And now that's a video game as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you have to
It's
pardon me, because it's like last night's. Um, Imagine I've got a video premiering, and I get a notification that you're going live. And I knew we were
yeah.
going to do this tonight. So I, get my phone, and, I'm 61 years old. Oh, shit. Yep. Oh, okay. Hey, bud, I'm writing shit. Now wait for it. Wait for it. Um, so I wrote, looking forward to tomorrow or something, and hey, you're Comedy Minutes here. And I don't hear anything other than you like talking. And I can tell there's other people talking to you.
Yeah, I messed
But
it up.
don't ruin it. I'm like,
Oh.
first off, I'm thinking, well, and then I wrote, about put on a seatbelt. I was talking about tonight's, and you're talking. I'm like, I'm not getting this. And finally, I had to leave. But it wasn't until today, when I watched it back, that a couple minutes in, you realized that we couldn't hear what people were saying to you. I was like, I don't get it. I'm too old. I don't get it.
I
Really?
just I messed up one of the settings.
Yeah, yeah. It's yeah. It amazes me, the stuff that you do, and everyone puts stuff behind them and floating around and shit. The guy had a dog turd the other night on my head. I just it's amazing to me And I wish, in one sense, I wish I did more of that, but in another sense, it's like, I
No, I get what you mean.
do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things you can do with YouTube. People do just everything. Streaming is just like a very small part of that.
Well, I did one with a young man the other week, and he said about doing more skits.
Oh yeah.
You need to do more skits, Scotty T. I don't do skits. I do jokes. I don't.
I don't think I've ever seen you
Wait,
do a
Scotty.
skit.
Here, wait. Let me do my Superman. you know, and I think, in my heart of hearts, there's a place for everybody out there.
Yeah.
I loved what you just said about your community of people that support you and care about you, and I have the same thing. People that buy my coffee mugs and send me a picture,
Yeah.
or buy a shirt and send me a picture, and are there. I did 100 lives. Okay, like you do your live show. What the difference is, my lives were about a half hour. You guys go an hour and a half, 2 hours, or longer.
I get even told that that's not enough from some of the people that watch me. Like I need to do longer
Well,
ones.
what's your thoughts on that? In your heart, Logan? Honest to God.
I do agree and disagree because I feel like you can fit a lot in like 2 to 3 hours, even 30 minutes. You can fit a lot in.
Well, let me ask you this, because it's all, and this is where, like for instance, I like playing, or I understand playing a video game, but watching someone playing a video game, but yet, and this is true, I just spoke to a gentleman the other night, probably 45, 50 years old, that he enjoys watching someone playing Grand Theft Auto or this or that.
Yeah.
And
I've
one other quick point, which ties in with running an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, however long you're going to go. The guy Monday he does podcasts, and I
Oh
said,
yeah.
no, I'm not a podcast guy, and he was like, he couldn't believe. I said, I don't do them. He was shocked, and I said, because to me, podcasts got so saturated. Everybody's doing a effing podcast.
Yeah.
And podcasts turn into two guys talking shit that don't they're what they have to say is any more important than Logan has to say or I have to say.
Exactly.
And
That's a really good point.
that's why, like I said, that's just my feeling. So, but you say you have people telling you need to go longer.
Yeah.
Just stay up all night. Hey, it's Logan. I'm still here. What do you want now? Hang on, I'm gonna go get a sandwich.
I did actually do a 12-hour stream before.
Are you kidding me, Logan?
I passed out at like 11 hours. I was 1 hour away.
Logan, what? I don't mean to laugh, but like hour 11 must be gold.
This was killing me. I just started slinking back in the chair.
Yeah, but Logan, what's the point? What were you doing for 11, 12 hours?
A little bit of everything. We did a Gartic phone, Roblox. It was mostly just playing games.
Go slow.
So we did
I know Roblox. Okay, now what was the first thing you mentioned?
Gartic phone.
What is it?
Gartic phone.
Okay, I don't know that.
So that one, you can do a bunch of different things. You can either paint pictures with people. So you draw a slide, then the next person can see that slide, and they can draw something to either add on to it or just completely change it.
Okay, yeah, I watched part of one today where you drew real long legs on something. What was that?
Oh God, that might have been Spore.
That was actually your chlamydia thing you were drawing.
Yeah, that was Spore.
Remember that?
I do remember that.
Yeah, I watched that today.
That video is awesome. I think that was a stream. That was really fun to do though.
Yeah, no, there's a huge difference, obviously. I'm 61, you're, however, I don't know if you want to tell people how
I'm 20.
You're 20, okay. Yeah, there's what, 39 years?
Yeah.
39.
You don't look a day over 30 though.
Oh. son, you did take. What kind of fentanyl are you on? Are you smoking diet crack now? What are you doing there, son? There's
Got to
no
take a little bit of
30,
everything.
30. Oh my God. So anyway, tell me more about the streaming and what your end goal is for your channel. I apologize. I'm gonna shut this phone off. I can't believe it or not, I can't stand the phone.
No, I get that. It
I
gets
can't
annoying
stand the
sometimes.
phone.
All the calls.
No, this. When
Oh, just
I mean, you can sit in a room and 8 people and no one will look up at you, nothing.
yeah, it's not very social now. No one's very social.
No, and that's why I like what I do. It's real, it's 2 people talking, it's real
Yeah,
stuff. Real emotion, real feelings, whatever.
it makes it a lot better. It's like a little
I
piece
think
of just like that socialness that, I mean, that's all gone pretty much now.
and what's your thoughts about that?
Well, I mean, it is sort of depressing to think about it
Well, it's damn depressing, Logan.
because like nobody just talks to each other anymore.
Yeah,
You can't have like a conversation with someone because you'll either just get like blown off or just looked at weird for
yeah.
trying to start something up.
Your comedy minute. No, I'm joking because uh it is serious.
Yeah.
Kids, uh, because I've been doing this 4 years and I've done a lot of stories about a lot of different things. And, I've opened my eyes to furries and, shit that you probably, no, I'm serious. Now you're laughing, but it's true.
Yeah.
And furries, and in other words, I do, and please, I don't want to offend you. In other words, if I use the F word, does that offend you?
I'm not easily offended.
Okay. Well, I just don't want to. I do a bit, and it's a comedy bit, but it's also true. I say all the time, look, I'm from York, Pennsylvania, where the men are men and the sheep are scared. And the reason I say that is because when I was a kid growing up, the York Interstate Fair is down there, and there was a guy fucking a sheep.
What?
So this is true. So I always say that. In other words, I don't give a shit if you're lesbian, bisexual, asexual, pansexual, whatever fucking sexual you want to be. I don't give a shit. I come from York, Pennsylvania. They sleep with a goddamn sheep. Okay. And that's from my heart. But tying back into the whole social media and YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, over half of kids from 12 to 20 or however want to be social media influencers. That's what they want to be. And do you want to tell them what their chances of that happening are there, Logan? Go ahead and tell them.
It's like getting struck by lightning or winning the lottery.
What is it?
It's like getting struck by lightning or winning the lottery. Way too low.
Yeah. Yet half the kids out there. I'll bet a lot of young people your age that within your circle, that's their goal.
Oh yeah, they want to be like rappers and shit.
Hey, do you want me to do a little Biggie Smalls?
Oh yes, please.
You don't think I can do it, do you?
No, I believe in you.
Really?
I give you full faith.
Okay. Let me warm up here. Let me get into my for you kids at home that don't know. Do you want to tell them who Biggie Smalls is?
I do remember he was just like
the Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah.
Biggie Smalls. Listen, I got problems of my own. Flashing cameras, taps on my phone. Even in my home life, safe as I should be, things always missing. They ain't friends if they robbing me, stopping me from making a profit. See, apologies shower like the ocean. I guess a resort to gun toting. How's that? I can do even more.
That was amazing.
Well, you know.
I felt like Biggie was really here with us tonight.
I actually, it usually takes me because you have to go slower and lower.
Yeah.
Okay, I go too fast. Like I did it the other night on a Zoom. You know where that's from?
I don't think I do.
It's Michael Jackson, a Michael Jackson song.
That was?
Yep, Michael Jackson song called "This Time Around."
Yeah, I haven't listened to too much of Michael Jackson.
That's Notorious B.I.G. and Michael Jackson.
Oh wow!
Did you ever see my Michael Jackson impression?
Like yours?
Yeah. Do you want to see it?
Oh yes, please.
Okay, I'm gonna do my Michael Jackson impression, just like I just did Biggie Smalls for you. Ready? Okay,
Yep.
now I'm gonna do my Michael Jackson impression.
Oh my god, it's perfect.
It's spot on. It's spot on.
I literally thought you were Michael Jackson.
I'm sorry, Logan. I'm sorry. Do you still want me to be your dad?
Oh, of course. I'll take all the dads I can get.
I'm drinking heavily, Logan. I can tell you about that funny little drinking and drug problem I got. I told you I'm smoking the crack light now.
Oh, at least it's light.
Yeah, it's a crack light. I'm trying to lose a little weight, the diet crack.
That's smart.
Do you know I actually was telling the fellow the other night, and maybe you know this, maybe you don't. Being that I worked in the music business and I've been around and done a lot of stuff, and I'm like 3 times older than you. Someone called me one time, T. The people call me T. T, come on down. We got some ketamine. What is ketamine? It's a horse tranquilizer. Bud, I'm good at the old horse tranquilizer. I'm good. Now, do you know what fentanyl is?
I know a little bit about it, but I'm not too keen on it.
I'm gonna help you out here. It's an elephant tranquilizer.
Oh, Jesus.
So we went from a horse tranquilizer
to an animal like 3 times the size.
An elephant tranquilizer. That's no shit. That's no shit. How fucked up do people need to get?
Really fucked up, apparently.
Well,
Jesus.
If you think about it, and that's why Matthew Perry died, and we were talking about that. And I don't have Whitney Houston, who I worked with, or I don't have a lot of compassion for the guy from the Foo Fighters or someone that chooses to do that. You chose to take, Tom Petty, Prince, Michael Jackson, for that matter, Elvis Presley, because my Elvis is like that. My Elvis is, the same way.
Yeah.
But no, I don't mean to be, it's just, I didn't get what 61 by doing fentanyl.
Nope.
Obviously you didn't get to be 20 years old without making some good decisions in your life.
Yep. Missed a few buses.
Yeah.
They almost hit me.
You obviously didn't text and drive, and you didn't, or if you did, you were real careful.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't feel sorry. And this is my personal thing. My least favorite people in the world are sniveling shits.
What does that mean?
You don't know sniveling shit.
I think I get the premise, yeah.
Go ahead. You do an impression of a sniveling shit. No, not shivering. Sniveling shit. Where oh my God! What happened? Well, and then the car came and water came up and splashed on me. Oh my God! People like that the sky is falling. The sky is falling.
Yeah.
Every day. I had a girl one time. Dude, there's a spider in my garage. Well, fucking kill it.
I'd let them live. That's pest control.
No, I'm making an analogy, but sniveling shits, man. I can't stand sniveling shits.
No, I get what you mean now. Yeah,
Yeah, I
definitely
mean,
one of
each
the
of us
worst.
has our pet peeves. You seem very laid back, very low key.
Oh, I try to be.
Yeah. Does
There's only
anything get you wound up?
one thing, and it's something that happens at work.
Okay,
Is just
well,
like
tell the people if you don't mind, where do you work?
I do work. I'm kind of all around in the Pennsylvania area, but I do
Okay.
work as an electrician.
Oh, okay. There's a joke there, I know. Electrician.
What is it?
I told this girl, I'm an electrician. I need to remove your shorts and check your box. How's
Actually, I like
that?
that one a lot. That one's actually really
You
good.
should scribble that one down. I'm gonna need to remove your shorts and check your box.
I'm gonna remember that for tomorrow.
There you go. So you're an electrician in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
As you know, I'm from Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
where the men are men and the sheep are scared.
Oh hell yeah.
I don't know why they call it hamburger helper. It's good all by itself. Well, man, it's great to make your acquaintance. Great to meet you.
You too, man. It's been a blast.
I hope you had fun. I'll tell you what I'm going to do if you want, because I want you to stick around for a minute. I'm going to stop the recording, but I want to stick around and talk to you for a minute.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
Do you want me to premiere? I got a joke premiering tonight at 7:45, and I'll do the joke for you. You know, you'll be the first to see it.
Oh yes, please.
Okay, I'm your dad, for shit's sake. Indulge me.
Thanks, Dad.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try because I'm gonna try and do it just like now. I have the camera set up. I got the mic, and this was yesterday's joke. And here's the irony: I actually didn't air it. I was so happy, and then when I looked at it, I was pissed off and I didn't like it, so I aired a different joke.
Yeah.
This is the joke that I did last, and you may find this the more you do YouTube, where you love it, you think it's great, you put it out there and it gets 20 views, and you're like, I don't believe this shit. Meanwhile, some other thing you eat in a sandwich, peanut butter sandwich, gets 2,000 views.
I get exactly what you mean. I really do with that one.
Exactly. Yeah, frustrating as hell. Anyway, I'll do this joke and then we're going to stop the recording and we'll chat for a few minutes if that's okay.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine, man.
Is there anything you want to, that you want to mention or whatever that I didn't, I know I talked a lot. I probably talked too much.
I actually do think you covered everything.
Okay,
No,
well, it's not like we can't do another one.
Oh, I'm hoping we do.
You're not far from me, and hopefully, this is the beginning of a relationship. We're going to talk about that at the end. Let me do this joke real quick. I don't know if I'll do it good, and I don't know if you'll like it. There's a priest and a nun, and they're riding a camel across the desert. And like that, the camel starts bucking and dies, keels over and dies. So the priest is sitting there, and the nun's sitting there, and they're in the sun, and it's getting hot. Finally, the priest looks over at the nun. He says, sister, we may not get rescued. And I've never felt a woman's breast before. So go ahead. So he's there feeling her tits up. He's feeling her up pretty good. And she says, Father, I've never felt a man's penis before. So she grabs his schnutz and she's there playing with his schnutz. And finally he says to her, he says, sister, if I place my penis into a certain location, it can create life. Well, why don't you go stick in the camel's ass? Maybe we can get the hell out of here.
That
go.
One is definitely great.
Yeah, it's all right. I didn't do it well. I paused a little bit. Let me thank you very much for being here, Logan. It's been a pleasure. I'm going to stop the recording, Logan, and hang out for a minute, okay?
All right, that sounds good, man.
Cool. Let me stop.